close your eyes and picture where your heart wants to go. Maybe it's drifting through Europe on a river cruise, sipping cocktails by the sea, or exploring hidden corners of the world with the ones you love. I'm Dianna, your travel stylist and founder of Style for You Travel, and I'm here to turn those dreams into styled escapes. This is Styled for Travel, where every journey begins with inspiration and ends in unforgettable memories. Hi, friends, and welcome to a very special bonus episode of Style for Travel. I'm Dianna Janas, your travel stylist, storyteller, and hopefully memory maker. So the month of May is National Travel Agent Month, and today is National Travel Agent Day. And I wanted to take a moment to pull back the curtain to celebrate not just what travel agents do, but what makes a travel specialist like myself truly trustworthy and worth having in your corner. Because the truth is, let's face it, anybody can go online and book a flight. But a travel stylist, well, we bring your vision to life. We do it with heart, with curiosity, and a deep desire to give you a styled experience you're going to remember forever. That's what I've been doing all day today, is helping clients get ready for their trips, and I love it. So let's get into the myth versus the magic. So there's still this lingering myth that travel agents, all we do is book flights and book hotels. But those of us who live and breathe this work, travel stylists, travel specialists, well, we know it's so much more than that. So behind the scenes, what you, our clients, don't see is we are part of powerful consortiums and guilds made up of travel advisors literally from around the world. These communities were constantly sharing insider updates, supplier feedback, new property openings, and changes in quality. From cruise lines to the boutique hotels, we're not just Googling the same information that you can find. We have the inside scoop. Sometimes it's straight from the source. So, what is a normal day or week for a travel agent? Well, we read reviews, but not just from one angle. We dig into client feedback. I watch travel influencers and see their experiences. I read industry reports, boots on the ground commentaries from other agents who've just come back from that destination. If it's been written, filmed, or whispered at a supplier event, chances are your travel specialist has heard it. And it does not just stop at properties and the different perks. We stay informed even on political shifts, weather disruptions, health alerts. You name it, we know which areas to avoid. We know what's trending up or down, and where your vacation dollars will go the furthest. So this means that I can confidently tell you the resort you loved 3 years ago, sorry, it's kind of seen a decline. Or the cruise line you sailed with before, you're in a different stage of life. It's probably not the best fit anymore for you. This cruise line is probably 100 times better for where you are in this stage of life. Maybe you're craving a quieter experience now, or more immersive shore excursions. Maybe it's a different ship, a whole fresh new itinerary, or even a new cruise line altogether that will serve you better. These are the kinds of nuanced conversations you will never get from an online booking site or direct bookings with the resorts or cruise lines. because you're not just a confirmation number to me. You're somebody that I have built a relationship with. You're somebody that I care about. And you're somebody that I really want your vacation to reflect where you are right now in this season of life. So that's what a travel specialist and travel stylist does. We don't just book, we curate with access, insight, and heart. So I use the word trust a lot. And we all know trust isn't built, it's earned. And I want to share a little story with you. And this one is kind of extra special to me because it goes back to the fall of 2003. It was my very first booking ever as a travel agent. Things were opening up. People were getting ready to travel. And here's the twist. It was not in my comfort zone. It wasn't a cruise, which is my specialty and is where I feel at home. It was a bucket list trip to Scotland. Okay, so I'm going to be totally honest. At the time, the only things I really knew about Scotland came from my Julie Garwood novels, my younger sister's complete obsession with all things Scottish, and, my deep appreciation for Glenfiddich, especially their 18-year Scotch, and their Fire and Cane, and IPA. Yeah, Glenfiddich is amazing. But anyhow, I digress. My clients had a dream. They wanted to trace the steps of Outlander. I have read that book too. Sip their way through the Whiskey Trail, got them there, and find those off the beaten path moments that would make this trip unforgettable. So after we talked, I said, yeah, let's do it. Then I rolled up my sleeves and I did the work. My first stop, believe it or not, the public library. I checked out every book, every National Geographic DVD and travel guide that even mentioned Scotland. I binge watched documentaries, I soaked up every detail, and of course I reached out to my team over at Travel Best Bets because we are connected as a team. And so many have traveled there and have booked it for their clients, and they could give me a lot of insight. Then I poured myself a few fingers of my favorite Glenfiddich, Fire and Cane. I curled up on my couch and I started diving deep into Scotland's history, culture, geography, tourism boards, and destination specialist training. Within a week, I could honestly say, I know Scotland. And even more importantly, I now knew how to bring my clients' dreams to life. They wanted Outlander locations, the Whiskey Trail, and one-of-a-kind experiences. I was able to check off every single box for them. I styled that journey with heart and precision, and they came home from that trip raving. And I was just speaking to them. They said that that trip became one of their most cherished travel memories. And that was the moment I realized that being a trusted travel specialist and stylist is not about having all the answers right away. It's about caring enough to go and find them. It's about showing up with my whole heart and saying to my clients and to myself, your dream matters. Their dream matters. We got to make it happen. And that's what I give my clients every single time. Whether it's a cruise through the Caribbean, staying at a castle in the Highlands, I bring the same energy, attention, and care to every single booking. So you might be wondering, what sets a travel specialist apart? What makes them different from, those good old booking sites, the ones that start with an E and an X and a T and an R? Well, the first thing is we are passion driven, and our knowledge is passion driven. A travel stylist stays curious. We stay educated, and we never stop learning because the world never stops changing. From new resort openings to seasonal travel trends, we are always ahead of the curve. We have industry connections. I have relationships with suppliers, cruise reps, tour operators, hotel managers, all those people that I can call and see if we can get an upgrade or get you that early check-in or secure that last spot on that sold out tour. These are perks that you cannot click your way into. An online booking engine also cannot give you a personally styled service. And for me, this is personal. It is what I pride myself on. I take time to understand where you are in this stage of life. What kind of travel is going to feel good to you? Whether you're a busy entrepreneur needing rest between client calls, a mom juggling everybody's preference, or a couple celebrating a milestone, you will feel heard, you will feel seen, and I really hope that you feel taken care of when you work with me. So, my closing thought. On this National Travel Agent Day, National Travel Agent Month, I want to say thank you to every client who's trusted me with their travels, to every referral that's come through word of mouth, and to every conversation that has started with, I need help planning something really special. To all of you, you're the ones that make this work so meaningful. If you've ever worked with a travel professional, today's the day to send them a little love. And if you haven't yet, maybe it's time to stop scrolling and start styling your next great escape. So, I'm Dianna Janas. I am the owner of Style for You Travel. I am a very proud Travel Best Bets connected agent. And I turn travel dreams into memories, one style journey at a time. So until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and please never stop dreaming of where you'll go next. Have a wonderful day.